to hair would be worthy to lift Mjolnir?
Ooh, okay. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. We're gonna be doing a lot of breaking down right here. Now, I don't know like which character in each universe, but like I'm gonna do it my way. Naruto, probably not. If he did, he'd probably use it as a toy and then be deemed unworthy. Same thing as that guy from One Piece, that where he would pretty much use it as a toy. So those two are out. They're not worthy. Loki. Well, technically he's a god, so of course he's gonna live Mjolnir. But like current Loki being like the god of time itself right now, or something like that at the end of Loki season 2, I would say absolutely he would be deemed worthy to live Mjolnir. Back then, hell no. Then there's Goku, which I think he would be able to lift it, because I think he's done like a lot of shit. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z growing up, so like I don't know. Maybe he could lift it, maybe he could not lift it, maybe he chooses not to lift it. We don't know here. I don't know. Spider-Man. Spider-Man, well actually, yeah, he can obviously do that. He can obviously do that right there. He's done a lot of shit. He's been buried alive, he's been possessed, he has been body swapped, he has been like taken to like different planets, he has fought main villains, he's fought a lot of aliens before, he has been cloned before, he has risked his life multiple times, saving his friends, his family, the Avengers, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, like his Spider friends, all of them. He can definitely lift Mjolnir. There was also another anime guy right next to Spider-Man. I don't know about him, but I don't know anything about him. But like, maybe he would like be confused and then try to lift it out of anger, like trying to lift it out of anger and then just like leave it. Superman, much like Spider-Man, he can absolutely do that. He's risked his life. He risked life and limb to defeat multiple bad guys and save his friends and family, including his beloved wife, his beloved children, his clone, probably, his cousin, half the time. And, well, even if there's a lot of people, even Justice League, almost forgot about the Justice League, silly me here. So, yeah, he can obviously lift Mjolnir. He can be worthy. He's obviously worthy there. One Punch Man. He could, but would he need it? No. He would choose not to have it, because he's already as powerful as a hammer, probably. And then last but not least, there's Invincible, Mark Grayson. Well, I think that he, actually, given to how he is right now, yes, he would. He would actually do use it, but only against the Viltrumites. Only against them. And anybody who are more powerful than the Viltrumites. So yeah, like anything above his like average level of fighting skill, his average level is powerful. Yeah, definitely. But maybe when he's older, he might not need any more, because like the older you get, the stronger you get, if I'm reading that correctly. But yeah, Mark would definitely lift Mjolnir. So we got the anime guys out of the way. Ones who don't need it, ones who get pissed off for not like lifting it, and then two of them like be like a toy. Like think it would be a toy and just have fun with it. So the anime ones, not including Goku, because that's more like a cartoon than an anime. That one's done for. That one's done. Goku. So like Goku and Mark, they both would use it. But I think they were for like Goku would probably like have like been given the hammer by Vegeta, and then he would keep it in like a vault somewhere where they would need it like as a last case scenario. Same as Mark, so they wouldn't be able to use it, but they would lift it, of course. But would that worthiness stick forever? Probably not. So that eliminates both of them. But what about Superman and Spider-Man and Loki? Currently, the Loki from the end of season 2. Seasons 2 from Marvel, 1 from DC. So like in a DC perspective, a lot of people in DC universe can live Mjolnir because they deem themselves worthy. They've earned the worthiness of Mjolnir. However, since we're talking about like all 3 of them right now, currently just Spider-Man, Superman, and Loki. Loki would use it for a little bit, but he would like give up his worthiness and then give it to Spider-Man. Because like Spider-Man is much more of a hero than Loki. Even he would say himself. Loki would say that himself. Because he's been a villain for most of the time, and then he just turns out to be a hero in the end. Wow. Okay, great. But then he will just give it up to Spider-Man. So Loki's out of the picture right there. Now Spider-Man and Superman. Again, much like DC, Marvel's superheroes, a lot of them would be worthy of lifting Mjolnir, not just Thor. Spider-Man would do it. Hulk might probably do it. Captain America had done it. Iron Man will probably do it. I don't know, maybe some members of the X-Men would have done it, like Wolverine, Cyclops, Professor X, Storm. Yeah, for Storm, it's actually obvious. Like she can control the weather, so she can obviously like lift the hammer. She's also a goddess. Like seriously, this is tough to beat. This is tough to pick. I mean, like. Then again, like, a lot of other people, like, Superman wouldn't need it much. But I think he would also, like, choose his family over the hammer. And then he would just give the hammer to Spider-Man. I think that would make sense. So, yeah. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the one who is absolutely 100% going to be worthy to lift Mjolnir. That's my final decision, everybody. See y'all in the next one.
Basis of his mission is so no kid ends up like him.
Okay, I want to piggyback on this. So Panda's video is him answering someone else's question regarding if Batman is a good father or not. And I would like to say, I agree with him. It's a complicated answer, but I will say this. He's not the perfect father. In fact, there's no such thing as a perfect father. But he is one of the best fathers / father figures. Actually, correction. One of the best parents / parental figures that anyone has ever seen in DC history. Sure, like over the years of him taking on proteges, adopting said proteges, there have been like times where he's been like not himself lately, and there have been times where he's been pushing everybody away, and like there are times where he occasionally abuses his children. But that's mainly because he always is facing new challenges. He's always facing new battles every single day. And that just sometimes makes him unstable. Too unstable to the point where he doesn't even know how to act around his children. Like the only like methods that he would do is either abuse them or just straight up yell at them. And hell, because of that, we've seen this happen with a lot of other members of the Bat family. It's happened with Dick, it's happened with Jason, it's happened with Damian, it's happened with Stephanie. It's happened with a lot of people that have been part of the Bat family. But it doesn't matter what he does negatively, it matters what he does to make up for it. It's the same reason why Flash does the same thing to his children. Or same thing goes for Superman and his children. Or for Marvel, like in a world where Peter Parker has children, he'll have the same mistakes too, and he'll always make up for it. Because underneath all that hate, Batman is still a good person. He's still a human being. He's still vulnerable. And the Bat family is there to prove that. No matter how many times it gets down, the Bat family will always be there to get him back up. But going back to the question, Bruce Wayne is like a great list, a big list of like parents or parental figures that have done their job as best they can. Like, for example, Ma, Pa Kent. They're not perfect, but they did everything they could to raise Clark. Daryl Fry, which was the cop that took Barry Allen in the comics. Or Joe West, the adopted dad in the CW show. They're not perfect, but they did a good job of raising Barry. Or how about Alfred fucking Pennyworth, where he may be a servant half the time, but he's also been like the best father figure. He's been the best parental guardian in the DC history. He's like on the top of the list for me. He's up top right there. There are other ones like Aunt May and Uncle Ben. They did everything they could. Even when Uncle Ben died, Aunt May did everything she can to raise Peter on her own. Hell, when Commissioner Gordon is out there doing his job, and Barbara has someone needs someone to talk to, Bruce is right there for her all the time, as Batgirl or as Oracle, or even just as Barbara Gordon. Batman is always going to have mistakes. That's the whole point. That's part of being a parent. But it also matters what you're going to do in order to fix it. And yeah, Batman does not want the other Robins or even the Batgirls to be exactly like him. Sure, a few of them have like certain ways to deal with criminals, but he doesn't. They don't kill. Nightwing has batons, but he doesn't kill. Red Hood and Batwoman have guns, but they don't kill. Damian has a sword, but he doesn't kill. Cassandra Cain was raised as an assassin, but she doesn't kill. Stephanie Brown is a daughter of a villain, but she doesn't kill. Duke Thomas is a wild card. He has powers, and like his parents are Jokerized, which doesn't automatically make them villains. And they're still alive. So, but powers or not, he doesn't kill in order to fight crime. Would there be like exceptions to killing, like Darkseid and Parademons? Absolutely. Would it also be like, I don't know, Mongol? Of course. Brainiac? Yeah, probably. But for those three people, but for like Mongol and Brainiac, leave that as Superman. Those are like the exceptions. Like having exceptions for killing is the same thing Superman has exceptions for not holding back. And besides, I think that Bruce Wayne is a really good father. He's a badass father. Because, like, if it weren't for him, like, taking in Dick, then we wouldn't have Robin or Nightwing. And then we have Jason, Tim, Steph, Damian, Cassandra, Duke, Barbara, all the above. Now, every member of the Bat Family. The Bat Family wouldn't even exist if it weren't for that. I mean, hell, Bruce Wayne being good and taking care of these Robins, taking in all these Robins, is the same reason as to why he sends his rogues gallery to an asylum instead of Blackgate Penitentiary. It's because he wants them to change for the greater good. He wants them to change their perspective on lives. Because for Dick, sure, like he expected like blood, death, and vengeance, but so did everyone else that like had like traumatic events. I mean, hell, when the Reverse Splash killed Barry's mom, all Barry wanted to do was to kill Thawne. And like, there's times when he wants to do it, but he realizes it doesn't matter. Sure, it's different from what Batman experiences, but still, if it weren't for Bruce, like Dick would probably end up in jail for killing Tony Zuko. Or like, if I remember correctly, I think there was like a comic where he was in the Court of Owls. Like, if it weren't for Bruce, he would be in the Court of Owls. I mean, hell, at Batman Arkham Shadow, spoilers by the way, in Batman Arkham Shadow, he's literally a minion to the Rat King. And like, at the end of it, he's taken in by Dick Grayson. If it wasn't for Bruce, Dick would still be a criminal. Also, Jason would have also been like a goon somewhere in the streets. Tim would probably try to get in the Bat family over and over again until Batman will finally say yes. Stephanie, same thing. Barbara, kind of like Dick. She would probably become a villain if like she was rejected by both Bruce Wayne, the Batman, and Police Commissioner James Gordon, her old man. And Damian would just be the assassin that he was trained to be, that he was groomed to be. He would stay with the Al Ghul's, full on. Duke and Kate Kane, Cassandra Cain also would be an assassin, but for others like Duke and Kate, I wouldn't know about that. I don't know what they would have been going up to. I guess Kate Kane was a bit Batwoman, but then again, I don't know. Same thing with Duke. He still have powers, but he wouldn't have been trained by Batman, I guess. As for the villains, like, if it wasn't for Batman believing that everybody gets second chances and that they can actually be changed, Joker would still exist. Harley Quinn would still exist. Bane, Mr. Freeze, all that. Like, if Bruce Wayne didn't actually give a fuck, if he wanted them dead, they wouldn't be in a prison or an asylum. They would be down there, 6 feet below the ground. Probably in hell or in heaven. Because if they're in heaven, then Batman will be in hell. So yeah, moral of the story, Batman, Bruce Wayne, is not the perfect father. He is a great father, but he's not always the best at what he does. But he makes up for it. See you next one. It's already been done before. Not the Al Ghul's, maybe, probably not. I'll make a video about that later. I said I was gonna make the video, and I'm doing it right now. So this is gonna be like who I would think would be like in the Batman Part 2. Like, in my opinion, who would I think would be in the Batman Part 2? Like, I'd be fine with the Court of Owls, really. But like, I feel like they would take something from like the Dark Knight trilogy, where it's just like this villain was just a pawn, and then the main villain showed up. I feel like the Court of Owls would be like the pawn for the main villain's real goal. And like Court of Owls, I really would like Talon to be there. I know I've said in that video. Maybe not. I would love Talon to be there because it'd be like Court of Owls is an army. Talon, right-hand man to the main villain. I mean, like, there's like a lot of people who haven't been in a live-action Batman movie or had their own movie, like Clayface, Killer Moth, Firefly, Victor Zsasz, Solomon Grundy. There's a lot of them. Oh, Mad Hatter too. I can't believe I forgot about that one. But the person that I would like to be as the main antagonist is Calendar Man. I would love Calendar Man being the main villain. I mean, like, he's been in the Arkham games. He's been like Batman Long Halloween, the movie, the animated movie. But I wonder, like, if he was ever going to be in a live-action Batman movie, what would he look like? Would it be like pale white skin and like creepy, like, personality, like a creepy vibe to it, or will it have like the Arkham games where he's out of shape, but he has like tattoos on like his forehead? Wait, no, let me be clear about that. Tattoos not just on his forehead, but around his head. That's what I'm going to say. Like, it would be amazing to be having, like, Calendar Man as a main villain. Like, they turned Riddler, like a goofy-ass villain who gets cranky every time Batman solves his riddles, into someone scary. like that outfit was scary. When I first watched the Batman, I didn't know who that was. Like personally, if like the Batman Part 2 exists, or if this guy would be ever in here, I want Anarchy to also have an appearance in a live action Batman movie. Hell, even in a Batman movie, period. Like just like a kid who is basically kind of like Jason Todd, because like he's got like the black and red aesthetic, he's got the hood on, he's got like that menacing Batman look. Like oh my god. I also would like to have Lady Shiva appear in a Batman movie. It doesn't matter if it's anime or live action. I don't care if she is in the Batman Part 2 or not. I want her in a Batman movie. She needs to be here. I want to know what her story is like in a movie. Now, do we do this one already in the Dark Knight trilogy? Yes. But would it be nice to have Talia al Ghul appear in the Batman Part 2 as another love interest? Like, this would be like the ongoing like thing here. Like Catwoman was like the start of the number of love interests for the Batman. So in the Batman Part 2, we could probably have like Talia in here too. Like they would meet, like he would also meet Raish as well. Talia and Bruce would have like a little thing going on. And going back to Lady Shiva, I think that she would also be have an intimate relationship with Bruce. And like maybe like it would be nice to like to have like Talia and Lady Shiva to like have like a little bit of argument, which would like go on to fighting and then end up be like three-way, why not? Now I think about it, if the Batman Part 3 ever becomes a thing after Batman Part 2, I want Azrael to appear in a Batman movie, period. Like, oh my god. It would sound so fucking... It looks so fucking good. Imagine what a suit would look like in live action as well. But yeah, those are my ideas to who would be potential characters and potentially the main villain in the Batman Part 2. What do you guys think? Let me know in the, Alright, well, I'm gonna get ready to go work out, but I gotta say one thing right now. So you all remember when I made like a couple videos referring to like a couple of new like VR games coming out, right? Like Deadpool VR and TMNT VR, right? If you don't remember it, then I made videos about it like a few months ago, saying that like, well, these kinds of games are gonna be coming out soon in the near future, and I have some news. Originally, I was gonna say when the date was for the release of Deadpool VR, but I gotta say, it's out right now. It's currently 1:03 p.m. It came out 3 minutes ago, and I just got it. I'm just installing it on my VR headset. Is it gonna be worth playing? We'll see. I mean, I did like say in that video that I was gonna be the first one to get this game, and I don't know if I was the first one or if someone beat me by a few seconds, but god damn it! Oh, I am gonna love this game. I hope you guys are gonna like it too. I'm gonna like it. See you guys in the next. So it's been almost a full day since Deadpool VR came out. I played some of it last night. Let's talk about it. I mean, I don't know if my reaction will be the same reaction as it was when I saw the Superman movie. How do I say? How do I say my reaction would be like? How do I say this? Oh, I got it. I know how to say it. Fuck yes, that's amazing. We are so fucking back in VR, baby. Fuck yeah! Holy crap! Man, hell, I'm wearing a Deadpool sweatshirt right now, but I'm gonna get changed soon because I'm gonna go work out. But holy shit, that Deadpool VR is fucking awesome! Spoilers for people who haven't played it yet, but people who are already playing it, you're in for a treat. Oh my god. There's some funny lines in like the loading screen. The dialogue's awesome. The amount of references Deadpool has. Neil Patrick Harris was amazing as Deadpool. He still is amazing as Deadpool. And it has a handful of Marvel characters like Lady Deathstrike and Mephisto, Ghost Rider. There's Nova. There's Mojo. There's like an organization called Ultimatum, I guess. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I haven't gotten like full on in the game. This is like I'm progressing through the game. I just wanted to share my thoughts about it. Also, I'm pretty sure Nathan Fillion voices like the bartender in the Mephisto mission. Cause I heard his voice. That's Nathan Fillion. And when I heard Mephisto's voice, it sounded like Tom Cavanaugh. The Reverse Flash is playing Mephisto in Deadpool VR. Oh my god, that is fucking amazing. And the visuals on this thing. Oh my god, and the amount of weapons and like guns and explosives and swords and like different costumes and the Deadpool variants we get to see in like challenges and stuff. Like, I recently saw Lady Deadpool, Headpool, and Golden Age Deadpool in these Mojo World challenges. And I'm on a temporary team up with Nova! Oh my god! And I'm gonna be like rescuing some queen or something in this level, and I'm gonna be fighting Ultimo, and then like, if you saw the trailer, I'm pretty sure that Omega Red is gonna be the last person that we're going to capture for this special team of Mojos. Also, Ghost Rider, we get to go into the penance there and watch it suffer in laughter? Oh my god, I just love this game so much right now. I know it's been nearly 24 hours, but still, I'm already loving this game. Hell, the Mephisto level is where we go to Vegas for Mephisto's club, like Dante's Inferno, or Hell Inferno, or whatever, and we get to see what hell looks like in his perspective, and we get to go on a mission with Ghost Rider. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. I can't wait to finish the game, man. I can't wait to finish the game. But I can't do it right now because as I said, I'm gonna go work out. I'm still in my pajamas, but I gotta go change and I gotta go work out. Oh my god. If I were to give a rating for this game, even if I'm not finished playing it, I would still give this a 10 out of 10 across the board. It might go over a 10, depending how good it is. But I'm gonna wait until I can go through the full game. But for now, 10 out of 10 across the board. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. You guys should go play it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Deadpool VR is fucking awesome! Spoilers! Okay, so it's a day later, and I finished through the rest of the Deadpool VR game. Here are my thoughts about the rest of the game. So, 1,000 out of 10 across the board. It's still fucking good. You guys should go try it. Again, spoilers for the rest of the game for the people who haven't even played the game. If you haven't played the game, what the fuck are you doing? So I got to the Omega Red boss level. I fought him. It was so good. And one thing I forgot to mention is that there's also like these special like destructive items that I can actually spawn if I actually need an extra set of hands. I've mostly played through. I played like half the game through like gambit cards, and the rest of it I just play with like a big hammer that annihilates enemies instantly. You can also like. I think I've already said this before in the other video, but you can like upgrade your wardrobe. You can also upgrade your weapons and your explosives. Oh my god, it's so good. And it helped me win throughout the fight. And I finished like the rest of the arena battles as well. Some of which I had to be fighting with and against my Deadpool companions. And when I thought it was all over, I get to fight those four yet again in the Mojo Dome. First, it was a climbing contest with Lady Deathstrike. And then with Mephisto, it was just a flip of a coin. Which was double-sided. Both sides had heads, by the way. And then I did a little Deadpool. And then Deadpool just did like a little cheat like he always does. And he won that coin cost right there. And won prizes, I guess? It depends on like Mojo's definition of prizes. We also get to see like Headpool being like a commentator throughout the whole thing, And with Ultimo, we get to fuse together. A mix between Deadpool and Ultimo. That's so fucking cool. That he like gets to hide machines when he's done. I can just like send him back into my body. I had to fight my way to get him out of my body. And also, for last but not least, Omega Red, I had to fight a tank, and I had to fight his like deadly laser guns, and that was it for him. And then I had to fight Spiral to be champion. And then Deadpool, like, was standing right in front of me for some reason. Like, he leapt my body, and then let's spare Spiral. And then he merged back with me, and then we killed Spiral, and then we just took a bunch of items from our thinking bubbles, and then just used them to bring him back to life, to bring her back to life. And then 3 more of my Deadpool companions came by, vomiting as always, and then, well, helped me fight Mojo for the final boss battle in his gigantic spire-like Mojo machine. Also, we get to play a Spiral and fight against evil clones of her. And we like get rid of the contracts for good, and then we're all free. Mojo is defeated, the contracts are done, Mojo gets punished, and then Spiral and I, what should I say, as in Deadpool and Spiral, just take a little journey together. Especially since her contract is done for too. They're all free, including her. And the end credits scene is phenomenal. We get to see like everybody who gets casted. There's as I said, Tom Cavanaugh as Mephisto. I was right on that one. There's also Michael Rosenbaum in there too, and a bunch of other like additional voices like Rainn Wilson and Nathan Fillion and Andy Serkis. Whew. Now it was beautiful. It was beautiful, I gotta say. Also, there's a post-credit scene in the game where we can see Ultimatum and his crew standing there all Star Wars style or all Hydra style, and and we get to set one last explosive trick and ended their lives forever. It was so beautiful. And we can see the big blue ball once again. As until it shoots right, it just goes right at us at the end. But in the end, it was so fucking good. Oh my god, I love the game so much, even after playing for a few days and going through the whole thing once. Whew. Oh my god. So yeah, 1,000 out of 10 across the board. You guys better play it if you have the time. No other words.